believe. It's on! What's up, guys? Welcome to Disney. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Disney Parks Talk Live for June 20th, 2022. The show in which we talk about the week in Disney theme parks. My name is Doobie Mosley, co-founder of Laughing Place, co-host of the show, along with my lovely, talented wife, Rebecca. How you doing, Rebecca?
I'm doing well, honey. How about you?
I am doing just peachy. The man down there running the Lost and Found today would be Mike Celestino.
More lost than found.
And our vice president in charge of pre-dawn wake-ups would be Jeremiah Good.
Howdy, y'all.
We'll get to the reason for Jeremiah's early wake-up calls in a moment, but first, a quick reminder. We are live, and what that means is you can participate in this very show by just typing in that chat over there, and we'll see your question, and we will interact with you. Greetings to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. All right, guys, where do we get started today? Obviously, only one way to get started this week. It's been a busy week in theme parks, but one thing stands above the rest, and that is the debut of Chuggington Adventure Depot at Silver Dollar City. Guys, you can meet Chuggington yourself right now, Silver Dollar City in Missouri. You can meet Wilson, Brewster, Coco. Get to see a recreation of the whole Chuggington town. Tell me, Mike, how excited are you to get there?
What is chugging? I've never heard of Chuggington.
What? Chuggington. Chuggington. How have you not heard?
Hire more people with children on this website. This is terrible.
It sounds like a ripoff of Shining Time Station.
It was on Disney Junior for a little while, wasn't it, Doobie? Not where we saw it? Wilson and Coco and
I don't know what channel we saw it on, but we saw it a lot because our
yes, we
son
did.
was a huge fan of Chuggington.
Yes, he was.
All right, this is a fun little story, and I'm happy it's coming there. Little interactive playground, a recreation of the town. I can't wait to get to Silver Dollar City myself.
It sounds a lot like remember, actually none of you and Mike remember when they had Thomas the Tank Engine at Six Flags Magic Mountain. They had like a whole town.
This is totally different. This is Chuggington. Weren't you paying attention?
Oh yes.
Sorry. So
wait, there's an interactive show with.
Oh yeah.
Is that a train they're riding on? I can't wait.
I hope it's a train. Isn't Chuggington a train?
Yes. It's a little train town.
Our little buddy still has guest passes.
The lighting in that photo makes it look like there's some kind of ritual happening. Like
Kidder knows. Brewster
sacrifice.
would say honking horns, and Coco would say train-tastic.
Okay, what does Kidder not know?
I
This is a
know.
little scary.
That is awesome. I'm so excited somebody remembers Brewster saying honking horns. Kind of like Annie's leaping lizards.
That is neither a fact nor is it fun, I feel.
All right, we're gonna get
so tired.
Well, the fun thing is we have an extra long show today, so
Where are we
Where's
going
my
next?
off?
Doobie, where are we going next?
let's go to food because you know what's on my mind today. Through some calculation somewhere in this universe, it is somehow halfway to the holidays. So Disney is teasing us with some of their yummy treats and a cool Christmas tree bucket. This treat right here you're showing right here, Rebecca. Somehow I've never had a holiday churro. I don't understand how that is.
Oh, holiday churros are the best.
But next chance I get, I am never passing up again a chance to have a holiday churro, or at least like 1/4 of one, because that looks so yummy.
That cupcake looks amazing.
And they're also going to have a bucket, which I'm sure Rebecca will be showing in a moment. The Christmas tree bucket.
which is
This is the same as last year, right, Jeremiah?
yes, it's the same as last year, and it's also the same as the 2 years or 3 years previous, where it was green, but then it became gold for the 50th, and it lights up.
Yep, it does. It lights up.
All right, don't. That's
They
Then
even
they
have
should really start dating it.
They even have some delightful Joffrey's drinks coming as well, because it is halfway to the holidays.
Quick, where'd he go?
Don't refer to Mike as an it.
Wait for him to get his headphones back on. Quick question for Mike Celestino.
Yeah.
Other than Halloween, which is every person's favorite that I know, what is your favorite holiday?
I'm a
Arbor
Christmas
Day.
fan. I like
Oh.
Christmas.
And yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay, you're Arbor Day, Jeremiah?
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day, cool. Yeah, big tree fan myself.
4th of
Okay,
July. I like fireworks. I like
Food-
lots and lots of noise.
what do I like? I don't know that I have one. Thanksgiving.
Followed by
Oh,
New Year's Eve. 'cause it's
Thanksgiving. I've been cooking my own turkey every year, and it's been turning out great.
oh, I love the family aspect of Thanksgiving. That makes it my favorite holiday. My chance to spend quality time with the most important people in my life. No, Jeremiah, you're not invited. So it's fun that food's become such a big part of the holidays. Disneyland, of course, has theirs. I'm sure Knott's will be coming out with their, well, they may actually wait until the holidays. Talk about the foods they've got coming. We'll have Mike there checking that out. So we're always big on covering the foods. at
Can-
Disney World.
This halfway to holidays thing. I am not a fan. I used to
It's
get a
been
kick
going
out
for
of
a
the
while.
I used to get a kick out of the Christmas in July thing, that some people would do for like a weekend. But now, like next week, Hallmark is doing, in essence, halfway to the holidays. They're doing a Christmas movies and all that. And I don't know, it's a little too much. I like it when it's just like a little weekend, whatever. Look at this. Jeremiah just going about his day, getting up at 3 a.m. Bam.
2:30, just to be clear.
Why
Yeah,
go
it's
to
just a
sleep?
little too much. A little weekend, okay, but
I'll
yeah,
mark that.
seeing even GAC family getting in on the Christmas in July. So
I understand them. They've got one product. You got to find a way to sell it all year long. But yeah, Disney can, put a TO in there.
especially because they're in the hottest parts of the nation too. It's like I'm just
Maybe that's
envisioning
why.
the cast. Like I saw a picture from Disney Parks blog of this poor cast member. He's like in that green sweater and right by the partner statue, and I'm envisioning the heat. Jeremiah talks about all the
Yeah.
time. So
Are we live yet? Yes, Tyler.
well, of course we're live.
With that
Yeah,
cruise
totally
logo,
live.
we like you,
Yeah.
Tyler.
Thank you, Nikki, for agreeing with me. I appreciate it.
Nikki. The best part of Thanksgiving is watching parade balloons burst. We've got our own Debbie Downer as a
I
part of
know.
our team. It's great. He
He's
really
on a
is.
roll. Like I feel like
you-
Tony is
I-
like
Yeah, we missed his good one earlier. It was about that Chuggington. He's like, that photo looked like the Great Value Radiator Springs Racer.
I used to think Tony was funny. Then I realized Tony is just Tony.
we've been telling you this for
I'm
how
slow. I'm slow, all right? I give people the benefit of the doubt.
I gotta see that. If you haven't tried out this DAL-E thing, man, give it a
Oh,
go.
it's
Everybody
hilarious.
I know, everybody in my universe seems to be slightly addicted to it and creating all sorts of bizarre panels of disturbing imagery through it. Except my brother, who did something very beautiful, and it was Sandhill Cranes and Mary Blair. That was stunning and
That was
gorgeous.
stunning.
Everybody else in my life is sending me really creepy, disturbing stuff.
I
is
need
that
to
the
do something.
sequel to Wally?
It's this. Are you not familiar with this, Jeremiah? It's this website where you can type in any phrase at all. Jeremiah kissing a frog, and it will use AI to generate 9 different images of it, so you can kind of see.
Kyle, can you please do that for me? Use that phrase.
We'll try to get that on by the end of the show. Hi, Becky. Happy Monday to you too.
Happy Wish Arrival Day.
I
Woohoo!
know. What?
Oh,
Let's-
let's not talk about that yet. Let's say that for the end.
Okay. Next up is the trip that had the internet abuzz when it was announced, and that was the trip around the world, Disney parks around the world, a private jet adventure starring you. And that's an around the world trip they're doing in next year, July 9th through August 1st. Only 75 guests can go to this. 75. Becky, if you're still out there, our ticket's still available. Becky is the owner of our official travel partner, Mouse Fan Travel / NBI Travel. And so I'm asking her if she's still out there. Can people still book? Because I know bookings open today, but only for people who've taken 3 or more Adventures by Disney, which sounds like a pretty restrictive group of people, but obviously
And then
that's kind
tomorrow is a specific. I think tomorrow's like Golden Oak and
tomorrow. I think tomorrow is Adventure by Disney, and then Golden Oak, and then everybody. And she says as of this afternoon, yes. And we highly recommend you let Mouse Fan Travel in on that. Let them help you out. They'll make your life easier, and the commission they get will take care of us for quite a while. Just make sure they know Laughing Place sent you.
As you can see on the map here, look, it's going to take you around the world. You're going to enjoy the Disney theme parks, and along with that, numerous historic sites like landmarks of the world as well. So
Egypt,
it's really
Taj
cool.
Mahal.
It's like an ultimate bucket list, because you've got your Disney parks, but then you've also got Taj Mahal, you've got the Great Pyramids of Cairo. So it's pretty cool itinerary. I gotta admit, it is a really cool itinerary.
It is amazing. 24 days, 23 nights, pretty much every meal included. And it's a private jet. Granted, 74 other people, but this isn't a tiny jet. This is a 75-person jet.
Yeah.
So
doing it in style. I agree, Becky.
I mean, it's a 757.
Becky, this is one of the few times where I'll ever say this. I'll fit in your luggage for that.
Does this appeal to you, Mike? A multi-week trip around the world?
It seems like you don't get a lot of time in each place, though, right? It's like really just like visiting for a day, and then you take off and go to the next one.
You're with the ABD guide, so you have nothing to worry about. You will see every single thing in the park.
It's better than you. I mean, it's better than you might think, because if you look at the itinerary here, you've got 3 days in the LA area, 2 days in San Francisco, then you have a day up in Alaska, as you're transitioning, and then over to Tokyo for several days, and then on to Shanghai for a couple, Hong Kong for a couple, and then India, then you're Cairo, and then you finish up with Paris and Orlando. So I mean, I think it's more than just a day, but it's I understand what you're saying. It's not, because I saw a lot of them. It's like part of the day you're on your own within the park, but then the next day you'd have like the full complement with tour. So I thought it was really well paced. I was surprised. I was really well paced.
Yeah, and yes, I've been to all the parks before Doobie gets that. Really, Tokyo, I think, is the only one where the days that are there aren't enough. But again, it's all with the Adventures by Disney guides, and
so they'll be efficient.
Imagineering tours, everything else. You are VIPs. They're carrying you around on those things that they carry the Hut twins on. And
the other thing for me is I'm a very sensitive sleeper. My wife calls me the princess and the pea. So if I
they have diapers for that.
Yeah. If I go like a few days without sleeping, I'm like a zombie, and I feel like this is gonna between the jet lag and everything, I'm just gonna be a miserable person by the end.
Yeah, I wonder, because the people that can afford a trip like this don't tend to be in the 20 to 25-year-old range. So I wonder if it's not quite as fast paced as you might think. Becky points out that you get VIP guides, presumably she means in the park. So I mean, you're going to see stuff quickly. Yeah, it sounds amazing, and it's cool because not only do you get to go to the Disney parks, you get to go to, what is it pronounced? AGA, where you can see the Taj Mahal, which is featured in Soarin' around the world, as well as Cairo, where you can see the pyramids that are featured in Soarin' around the world. So this really is a Disney trip to the max.
I'm excited.
It is a very unique
trip. I am very excited for the reports coming out of this. I am very interested in the experiences that will happen. So
and I really
And
I wouldn't sleep for 24 days. I'd be awake the entire time.
This is so hilarious.
I love Gio's tip here of pay with gift cards that he bought at Target and save 5%.
So I really hope it sells out quickly and it's a huge success, because I want to see this become, at worst, a yearly thing.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, you can see the Eiffel Tower before it's bent. I mean, without the bend. That's a good point, Kyle.
Yep, good point.
So real quick before we're next moving on to the Disney Wish, but real quick, let me do this real quick. Sorry. So sorry. There we go. Jeremiah kissing a frog.
What's the first guy doing?
It's a Jeremiah.
It's not you. It's not Jeremiah Good kissing a frog. That would have been better, Kyle.
I wonder what would happen if we had done that.
I mean, he's on. If you type Jeremiah Good, he's gonna come up. Kyle, assignment number 2.
Wait,
do you think we're gonna
prophet Jeremiah down at the bottom?
Yeah, he's all. Yeah.
Do you think that we're gonna have influencers on this trip? So we're gonna get like the TikTok and all that going on.
God, I hope not.
I mean, some of these, Disney influencers, I don't feel like Disney influencers have reached that level. I could be wrong. I don't know anyone's income. But influencers, maybe like a Tim Tracker or something, it wouldn't shock me. I mean, these kind of people, they know how to do this. They've made a lot of money from this. I don't know if they'll make it all back from this, but it's not going to cost them $100,000.
Like the vloggers, like Adam the Woo types, people who do those kinds of video diaries. I mean, you could get a decent return on that. I'll be interested to see.
I would be shocked if there's not.
There you
Laughing
go.
Place video diary.
Maybe not a Disney influencer, but I would not be shocked if I would be shocked if there's not an influencer on here. Someone who's going to do a detailed vlog of the whole thing.
Well, but I haven't read deeply into it, so I don't know if they have any kind of safeguards regarding that either. Hey, Gio, I'm looking forward to seeing what you create on DALL-E. By the way, Gio has been playing a lot of Speedstorm on his YouTube, so check that out, because the Disney Speedstorm thing, that looks like a lot of fun. It's in a closed beta right now, and super excited.
Wait, you're okay with super excited, but not very unique?
I'm super excited.
They're totally different. Goodness, Jeremiah.
By the way, I'm not Doobie. Doobie's the one who has
I know. I'm poking the bear.
You don't have to be so adamant about it. Doobie's not the worst thing in the world. Goodness, I'm not Doobie. All right, let's move on to the wish. Jeremiah, what'd you do this morning?
Well, let's talk about the time I got home last night, which was about 11:45. I woke up at 2:30 this morning to make the drive from here behind the Magic Kingdom out to Jetty Park to see the newest Disney cruise line, the Wish, arrive for her first time home.
So pretty.
It was beautiful. The funny thing is, I got so many people hating on it because they're like, there weren't any fireworks, and people were saying that at Jetty Park. They're like, there weren't fireworks. There was never a promise of fireworks. There was never a promise of anything. You didn't have to come out for it. They did have everybody that did the repositioning cruise out cheering. Like, we heard the "A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes" horn, saw it pass by. It's just beautiful. I cannot wait to get on her. It is going to be amazing.
I'm so excited. This ship, I can't wait. So every time anything appears with the Wish, I just get more and more excited about experiencing all that she has to offer, because I'm a Cinderella fan. I'm eager for this atrium with and I love lighting effects. So it seems like they really want to showcase a lot more of that as well within the atrium area. So I'm pumped about that. Tyler, I know you're excited about the Wish. Kyle talking about fireworks and the impact on the neighborhood, but I'm excited. I'm sorry.
Rebecca, you're going to have to change your vocabulary on the Disney Wish, it is no longer the
I
atrium, it
know.
is Grand
Grand
Hall,
Hall. Yeah,
which
no,
is
I
a
know.
performance space that will have
Yeah.
a welcome show in it. You know, one of my friends was lucky enough to be on the trip over, and all he said to me is the entertainment is going to blow me away.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So luckily he's going to be on the same cruise that I'm going to be on. So he's going to be like, okay, you're going to stand here and you're going to record this.
Nice. Oh,
So
I'm glad.
I want a quick prediction. I know Jeremiah Jeremiah, you've been on all 4 ships, right?
No, I've stepped on all 4 ships. I haven't cruised. I've only cruised on 2 of them.
All right, then I don't need your prediction.
No.
Rebecca, where do you expect this to fall in your pantheon?
Oh, I anticipate that this will become my favorite ship.
Okay.
I fully anticipate that.
I do too.
Which one's your favorite currently, JB?
The Dream.
The Dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've sailed on both the classes, so I'm excited for this one to see the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this isn't much bigger than the.
It's the same size as the last class. It's just a different setup. It has 15 decks. They went through, and their focus was to take everything that people have complained about for the past, since 1998. I can't do math right now, and improve on it on this ship. So they relocated the elevator banks. They relocated the stairs.
It's going to be weird. I'm used to my ship being a certain way.
No, it will be very weird. But don't worry, Doobie. You can just walk in, hop in the slide, and go down to the kids area.
The most important thing is, as long as they haven't moved deck 4, and you know what I mean.
I actually had a conversation about that. Yes.
We lost Mike. The Marvel restaurant is what gives it the win for Kyle. And for me, I mean, just knowing that Cinderella will be at the Grand Hall, and so you've got the Grand Hall with Cinderella, you've got the Frozen Dinner Theater, you have an upgrade of what is my most addictive Disney experience, and that is the Aqua Duck, and on this you have the Aqua Mouse, which is upgraded. So
with 2 different attractions,
yeah,
it's a different ride. You just have to make sure you know when it's going.
Man overboard.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, he's back. Okay. So I'm super excited.
That is the most exciting thing
today.
How did we start with this story and not with us becoming the official?
Oh, no. We're keeping that off of here.
No, we can only make that kind of joke on a Disney Trivia Live.
DTL, yeah. But, I mean, the fantasy was exciting, the last ship that launched, but now we have a new class of ship. This is just a whole nother level of excitement. There is nothing more exciting. This is better than the theme park opening. This is the most exciting thing Disney can do. And I cannot wait to get on this thing.
So my favorite part of this is each class of ship is named after the first ship that is done. So this should be the Wish class of ship. But if you talk to any of the people who've worked on it for the past 28 years, they all call it Triton class because they changed the name some point in the process.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
It's the Triton class ship is the way they keep referring to it, even though it should be the Wish class ship.
That is hilarious. And the exciting part, let us not forget, we've waited so long for this one, but now that this one's here, we're going to get 2 more of these over the next few years. So we're not even done. This is very exciting. I can't wait. The Disney Wish has its maiden voyage on July 14th. It's christening on June 29th, and that will be streamed live on YouTube on the Disney Parks channel. And then, Jeremiah, I presume your media cruise is right around there, right?
Myself and others are going on the 29th. Also.
Yeah, so right after the christening, you get on that ship, have a great time. And if you want to go on the Disney Wish, we highly recommend you book it through mousefantravel.com because they take care of us, they'll take care of you, and it doesn't cost you an extra dime.
Becky, if she could put that link in the chat, that would work out.
No,
yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah, we'll get it done. can't wait for the Disney Wish. I could just talk about that forever. In fact, I actually talked about cruising not too long ago. I wrote an article for Laughing Place called "The 5 Reasons Why the Disney Dream is My Favorite Disney Ship." And then I was, the funny thing is, I was writing it. So many of the things I thought of were actually on the fantasy, but it was too late. I was already in too deep. So I found a way to make the dream work. But they're closer than I thought. Thank you, Becky. Mike is only, what ships you been on, Mike?
Fantasy.
So that's your favorite Disney ship?
Yes, one of one. Yes.
All right, let's get to some Disneyland stuff so Mike can begin to participate. Mike was at the park last week on the day of Disneyland's Main Street Electrical Parade 50th anniversary.
Correct.
And prior to that, he did some walking around, including getting to see Disney's newest walk-around character, which most people on the internet seem to believe is the most impressive face character they've ever created. Mike, do you concur?
Yeah, so I was actually planning on going down later in the day, and then got an alert from Benji that this was happening, and raced out the door and got down there. And it's Buzz Lightyear representing Buzz Lightyear from the new movie Lightyear, not Buzz Lightyear the toy. But apparently after I was there on this day, they actually introduced a new meet and greet location for him the following day. So I got to check him out again next time I go. But there's a nice video on the YouTube channel and photos on the website and stuff. And he will have a conversation with you and take photos with you and stuff.
I have a question for you, Mike.
Yeah.
You might not want to answer it. Now that you've been featured on TMZ via your video being embedded, that's not what I'm saying is TMZ. I'm not saying what they said. What is the sleaziest website you've ever had content on?
So, Carnete wants to know, do you guys work at the park? And no, we do not work at the park. We are all Disney park goers. Jeremiah is our East Coast correspondent, and he is in the Walt Disney World parks frequently. And Mike Celestino is our West Coast correspondent, and he's in the Disneyland Resort parks frequently. And Doobie and I are currently not residing within the shadow of Disney parks. We actually met in a Disney park and lived very close to Disney parks for about 20 years. And we're currently got 2 more years left until we're back close to a Disney park. But right now we only go maybe 4 or 5 times a year. So there you go.
A lot of people go, only. I wish that was my only.
Has everybody seen Lightyear now on this?
No.
Oh, so good.
I'll wait to Disney Plus at best.
Oh, that's right. You guys are anti-fun.
Exactly. But I did.
Doobie would rather see Jurassic World Dominion multiple times than see Lightyear once.
He has a thing for giant loci.
I do. That's one of the best parts of the movie. But we will not digress. So, what was your opinion? I mean, because when you saw Lightyear, you didn't have the internet buzz all around you. You actually just saw it as a new character for the first time. Did it strike you as anything out of the ordinary?
Are you asking me or Jeremiah?
You were there.
Now you mean the movie or the character in the
character, the walk around?
Did it strike me as anything out of the ordinary?
Yes, the internet saw this and said this is one of the worst characters we've ever seen. Is that your feeling?
It struck me as an odd choice because, yes, this is I guess it's a more mature take on the character. The movie Lightyear is more mature than the Toy Story movies. So they decided to go with a face character instead of a masked character. Mm-hmm. But it just doesn't feel like Buzz Lightyear to me. It doesn't even feel like the Buzz Lightyear from the movie Lightyear. Like it just feels like a guy in a suit, kind of. I don't know if that makes sense, but he doesn't really look like the character even from Lightyear. But it would be tough to look like that, I guess. So I guess I understand. It just seems like a strange choice to make that into a face character. But
you put a picture of it in our Slack, so that's the first I saw it before I saw the internet buzz, and I literally thought that was like a cosplay. I did not think that was actually a walk around. So.
Right.
Tony, Betty, and Gio both are saying similar things. A lot of people are comparing it to back when they used to have that space guy fly around Tomorrowland. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, nice. The Tomorrowland astronaut is back, and then it's like, oh wait, that's a character from a film. Okay.
So I want to ask a question. This will be more Doobie and Rebecca. But for Toy Story, when was the last time we actually had new characters in the park? Do you remember like ever being like, oh, look, there's like,
Milo.
What year was Toy Story? 95?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Lion King
Before.
didn't bring. Yeah. So I guess it would have been Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin.
But it wasn't like, you know, they would be in the parade. That would be the only time that you would see them for the longest time.
I don't know. That's before my time.
We're at the point now where Marvel puts out a new character. It's in the park. Lightyear is a new, like, I'm all about, you know, yeah, he may not be as cool, but you think about, we never had characters appearing every other week. We're in the prime now.
I can remember getting pictures with the Beast. I can in Fantasyland. He would pose over by Pinocchio. I can remember that. What year did Toy Story even come out? I don't even remember anymore.
95.
Okay, so it would have been very close to that. Maybe it would have been after that time frame, but very, very close to that time frame. I can remember meeting Beast at the parks.
With so many franchises now though, it is amazing how often it is. I mean, almost every week during certain seasons, not almost every week during certain seasons, there's something new in Avengers Campus, and then you throw this out there with Pixar. Encanto wasn't so very long ago.
I mean, I think they are seeing what's happening at Avengers Campus and seeing how great it is for like bringing up awareness of these projects, both and also drawing traffic to those sections of the parks and stuff. So it's just a win-win for them, and I think, you know, it's kind of the possibilities are kind of endless as far as like with the amount of content coming out, the amount of new characters that they can keep just generating and bringing into the parks. I think it'll probably keep happening.
Since we have the experts here, why don't you guys? I'll go with Celestino. Mike, why don't you explain Lightyear? Because there's a lot of confusion for people exactly what Lightyear is as a movie. So I'm gonna let you explain what it is.
Well, if you haven't seen the film, there's a title card at the very beginning that says, in 1995, Andy saw a movie that made him want the Buzz Lightyear toy. This is that movie. So basically, this is the movie that Andy saw in the Toy Story universe that made him want a Buzz Lightyear action figure. And the funny thing was, I think somebody asked the director, whose name I'm blanking on right now, they asked him if it was a live action movie in that universe, and he said yes. So in the animated universe, this movie Lightyear was a live action film that
my head's gonna explode.
Andy saw. I don't know. I don't even understand why they're bothering to explain it that way. It feels overly convoluted.
Well, Chris Evans sent out a tweet, you know, years ago saying this is the origin of Buzz Lightyear,
right?
And this is the movie, like, so that confused people. And then I also think just people want everything spoon-fed, and I know that that's not the best thing to say, but you know, you have to go into movies not expecting them to be cut and paste. Like,
technically, you don't have to, since it underperformed so badly.
It didn't underperform so badly.
I believe it did.
Didn't it make $51 million?
Yes, estimated to make 70 and finish second on its opening weekend.
Yeah,
it's considered underperforming currently.
Jeremiah, you can admit that it's underperformed. It doesn't make it a bad movie. It underperformed. I know.
Jurassic Dominion underperformed, and you think it's a great movie.
It underperformed at the box office. Dominion has not. Let's move on. Jeremiah is too tired to have this conversation, apparently. Goodness. By the way, Cars Land, inferior. What's this, Rebecca?
It's yummy treats that are based on Lightyear. They also have not only this special cone, but a gauntlet that apparently Mike Celestino has witnessed in person.
I actually have one. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so Mike's gonna be back.
I want
And
to see that arm wrestle with the Thanos one.
I know, right?
It's more the Iron Man one, the
Okay.
first one that came out.
There's part of me that just wants to make the background, like Mike's background, big, so it's just the only one we see, so we can like just figure out, what's on his shelf while he's not there.
You came back too fast.
Oh man! So you got the Chandrilla droid back there. Got the Cantina crew in the black. I think that's a Black Series Cantina crew.
I don't see a DTL magnet up there. I'm a little
Yeah,
disappointed.
no, yeah, I know. He's got a Disneyland magnet up there.
I know. We don't age.
Wow, we see where we fit in.
All right.
Okay, let's see it, Mike.
Let's see. How do I turn this on?
Actually, why I
Oh,
solo.
it
Oh, there
lights
it
up.
Yeah. So the number appears there, and it shoots the little laser out.
Does the number decrease every time?
Hold your drink. That's about it.
Like a good soldier, he's always got his drink with him.
Mike, did you ever figure out how to make your Eye of Agamotto light up?
No.
Because they showed us. Do you have it round?
What did I do with that? No, I don't know where it is.
How did you misplace a giant sipper
Yeah,
cup?
hang on. I think I know where it is. Hang on.
Hang on, we're gonna have a tutorial on how to make your Eye of Agamotto light up, because this has been a constant question. I've heard several people who have purchased this item be unable to figure out how to light it up. Oh, Mike's back.
The Ecto One back there.
Yep, he does.
From the real Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Okay.
Cody asked a great question.
Well,
So
it's
on the right
no, it
side
holds
of
the cup
the
of
yellow,
liquid.
no, on the yellow center, on the right
Uh-huh.
side, push the right corner. It doesn't continually light up, it just lights up when you press it.
Push the right corner.
So right where your left
This is gonna
finger
be
is,
fun.
Right here.
Yeah. Go in a little bit on the center part. Nope, not that far.
Jeremiah, just go into the room.
Oh, I got it.
Yay! Success!
Okay.
We have eliminated the eye.
Oh, can we go home now?
If we've done every day, you should accomplish something. We have done that.
And speaking of continually new things at Avengers Campus, Shang-Chi has returned with a new look. Apparently, he brought the suit this time.
Wait, I also have a Lightyear McDonald's toy.
Oh, you do? Oh, we got that one too.
It Socks the cat in a little
Oh,
space.
see, I haven't gotten socks. I forget the first one that I had.
Oh, he's cute.
I want a socks. Like,
And
I want a real socks.
It comes with stickers I haven't put on there yet.
Rebecca, have you heard my great idea for the next Disney Plus series?
Oh no.
Socks and mittens. Mittens from Bolt. So socks and mittens.
Okay.
That'd be cute.
I do love that you pulled Mittens from Bolt. One of the most obscure characters, because nobody ever saw Bolt in the past 15 years.
I
But
like
you
Bolt.
can't, like,
Quite a-
the most popular character that just started, you can never get their name.
And since we're talking about unique food,
One more thing about
Go ahead.
Shang-Chi I wanted to mention, because Mike
Okay.
had mentioned this during our IMSEP stream. So you can actually walk up to him now, right, Mike?
Yeah, so previously Shang-Chi was just hanging out on the balcony of the Avengers HQ building. That was back while they were still spacing out the characters from everybody. But now he's wandering around the campus like all the other superheroes, and you can go up and chat with him. I caught him like right as he was going on break. So like I had to like ask him for some photos real quick, and he was like, yeah, I could do it real quick. I didn't really get to interact with him for very long, but yeah, it's cool. He's got the hero suit on now, and he's got the rings around his wrists, which is a different outfit than he would previously appear in. But yeah, another new cool character at Avengers Campus.
Yeah, cool. Okay, sorry. Go ahead,
And-
Rebecca.
Gio is pointing out that socks was sold out at Target yesterday. So if you're a socks fan and you stumble on the interactive socks, might want to pick that up, because that seems to be the breakout character from the film, based on the various discussion and patterns of purchase that we're spotting
Plenty
over
of mittens
in
still left.
Cars Land. You can get a Mater popcorn bucket in celebration of that land's 10th anniversary, which I still can't believe it's 10 years old.
This is the part of the show I've been waiting for. We've got two people here. Let's get them on my side. Which is the better immersive land, Cars Land or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge? Michael.
I mean, my vote's definitely going to be for Galaxy's Edge, but if I were a huge Cars fan, if I was a huge fan of that franchise, let's say I was equally a fan of both Cars and Star Wars, it would be a tough choice because Cars Land is super impressive as somebody who doesn't even like cars at all. But you know, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is really big and really detailed. I don't know. They're both really well made.
If you
No one asked you, Jeremiah. Rebecca. This is quality, not personal preference.
No, I mean, the weird thing for me is I feel much more like I've stepped into that world when I'm in Radiator Springs than when I'm in Galaxy's Edge. And that comes down to it doesn't have the same layering. Galaxy's Edge needs more layering than it has right now. And it's easily resolved, but that's where I'm at with it. So sorry.
Never been more embarrassed in my life than to lose to Jeremiah Good.
Jeremiah and Doobie were debating this the other day on a Parks Talk.
We were not debating. We were flat out arguing.
And so it became a Twitter poll that apparently went like 51-49.
It was closer than that. It was so close, but Cars Land won.
And it was a debate over which is the better themed land. Is it Galaxy's Edge or is it Radiator Springs? And so if you have an opinion on that, please leave a comment below. If you're watching right now, you can mention it in the chat, but we'd love to continue the dialogue in the comments below. So
I will say that both with Cars Land and with Pandora, the land of Avatar. Yeah, these are two lands that are inspired by movies that I don't care about almost at all, but I love being in those lands. So that's a real accomplishment on Imagineering's part, for sure.
And I would venture to guess, maybe I'm wrong, that you're actually, being the huge Star Wars fan, a little disappointed in that too.
I am disappointed in certain aspects. Yeah, things that were promised and not delivered, for sure.
Are you disappointed at all in the immersion of it?
Not in the immersion of the land itself, but certainly in the immersion of the interactions with characters and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you can do that at on the Galactic Star Cruiser now, so it's pretty much the same.
Yeah. For a slight fee, additional fee.
Less than a trip around the world.
Yes.
That should have been included, by the way, in that with a stay at the Galactic Star Cruiser. And then Mike also got to see it's 10 years old, which is so hard to believe.
Oh, and Gio will have an answer come September when Gio finally visits.
Yes.
Radiator
I love Gio's answer for our Twitter poll. My answer is Star Wars because I've never seen the other one.
Thank you for the vote, Gio.
Yay!
That really isn't an educated answer.
So I have a serious question before you get to that. I'm sorry, a serious question for Mike.
Yes.
Did you feel honored to see the Electrical Parade on its 50th anniversary and to stream it for all the fans around the world?
Yeah, it was great. It was great to be there for sure. Sorry that it cut out in the middle. I don't know what happened.
No, it was awesome anyway.
That's the kind of thing I would have loved to have done. Has been there for the day of the 50th.
No, there was really a lot of energy, and you could tell people knew that it was the anniversary, and everybody was really excited because people were lining up super early. And I just happened to know, there's certain spots that they don't let you sit until this hour or whatever. So I usually just show up there. That's how I managed to get a front row spot. But otherwise, the whole parade route was full, by 3 p.m. So it was a big deal. Yeah.
Hi, Gio. I'm glad you.
They even had a dated shirt for it. I saw in some.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which surprised me. I would not have expected that. I was really happy to see it.
That was the classic Mickey looking one, right? That
No,
had
no,
Mickey
no. It was
too.
Elliot.
Oh, I saw one that had Mickey in his prime 70s look.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, no,
Um,
the one I saw was a Elliot. I'm assuming it was a official shirt. It's so hard to tell sometimes now. Unless you can see the tag, it's hard to know.
So that streams on our YouTube. That was a lot of fun to do with you, Mike. Thank you. We had a lot of interaction on that one, and it was just a lot of fun to see that.
Yes.
Sure.
That
Great.
And then Space Mountain is coming back. Sorry, Mike.
I haven't done Hyperspace Mountain this year at all. I should probably do it. When does it end?
You have until the 4th of July.
Okay.
To do Hyperspace
So
Mountain.
I'll be there on Thursday. I'm gonna try and do it.
And then on the 5th of July returns the classic Space Mountain. What is the classic Space Mountain these days? Is it still Dick Dale?
No.
No.
Michael Giacchino.
Oh, that's right. The guy who did the music for Jurassic World Dominion.
Disappointing.
Yeah, he did.
I was disappointed.
Did he do the other two Jurassic World?
Not my favorite.
I believe he did.
The busy man.
Much bigger fan of his Lost work.
There were times when it sounded like Lost, though. Kind of funny. All right, now you can go to Harmonious. And this is actually a very exciting thing, in my opinion. Harmonious, which is the nighttime spectacular at the center over at Walt Disney World, they're going to be showing on June 21st, which is tomorrow. For some reason, that date sticks out of my head. They're going to be showing live on Disney Plus, not the YouTube channel, on Disney Plus, the Harmonious live from Epcot tomorrow night, which opens up so many possibilities. That is so exciting.
It'll be as live as the Christmas parade.
Don't say that.
Is this
Please don't say
something
that.
where you'll be able to watch it later as well, or just it's live only?
Yeah. No, it'll be like the fireworks that they've done in the past on there. It'll be on there for everything.
Forever and ever. Is it not actually live, Jeremiah?
It's going to be hosted by Idina Menzel.
Oh.
It's to celebrate World Music Day. And I have no idea as to its liveness. That is Jeremiah's take.
So, no, they actually did a cast, like, hey, our cast members come and be part of the audience for this live taping tonight and tomorrow night.
So I didn't realize this was live like the Christmas parade, which, I mean, everyone knows that's not live. It's not like it's some big secret. So now I feel very disappointed.
I mean, I don't know exactly how much will be live.
I was going to say, they can always edit
tonight
stuff
and
in,
tomorrow,
or have it as backup.
I would guess that they won't have
Totally.
Adela Dazeem right there with everybody around her.
All I want is the actual Harmonious to be live.
So this
That's
is
live.
Jeremiah's wild speculation. We'll find out the reality and report it next week. Because it is at, let's see, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Donna.
So Jeremiah's going to be live at a very obvious spot, waving, so we can find out just how live it is.
Shoot up a flare.
Oh, that's a good idea. No, that's a bad
I'll
idea.
hold a flare. I'll do this. So like
And
Like
then they'll
Ian
chase
Malcolm?
you. Yeah, then
Attract the T-Rex.
The T-Rex will chase you. Oh, what a good movie. That was so much fun.
the first one
We had
was
so much fun.
amazing.
Jurassic Park is a good movie.
Jurassic World was amazing too.
I
Dominion.
enjoyed Dominion. I'm
Dominion
sorry.
was
I
fun.
actually enjoyed Dominion.
That
I
was
mean,
a
I was expecting it to be
story.
terrible, so I had a good time. I don't know what I would have thought otherwise, but I went in thinking it was going to be really, really awful, but I had a good time.
Tony insists on calling it Jurassic World Old Testament. First of all, I doubt Tony has even seen it, but I still need to know why he calls it that. WDI was planning to move their offices to Central Florida in December of this year. That has now been delayed for a long time. They're saying 2026, but anything that's been delayed 4 years, pretty much, you never know.
Well, a lot of
never
people
know.
have already relocated or gone through the process of relocating. So
Are they going
that's-
back?
I don't
I'm interested
know.
to see how this all settles out.
I know people that have already like sold their houses, bought stuff here, like in that process that are not the craziest
Okay.
about this change, but who knows? Like, we don't know why they delayed it.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
said
we do. They told
construction.
us.
Yeah.
Give people more time to give people more time and to accommodate the construction timeline. They have told us, and that is what the reason is we are discussing today.
But we'll see, because like Doobie says, it's so many years away. So much can happen in those 4 years, and so I'm waiting to see how everything settles out with it. So, but I can't even imagine the yo-yo effect on you, just because that's a big, as somebody who has made that move, Southern California to Orlando, that is a big deal, and my heart feels for those people who pulled up stakes and made transitions only to have this kind of pause get hit. That's tough. That's
Doobie,
tough.
I'm changing my answer. Dominion is the best movie ever.
Wow, you must be tired.
No, I just don't
Tony.
want to. Yes.
Better than Fallen Kingdom. All right, Jeremiah's on a curfew. Let's see if we can get through this.
Yep.
Great movie, Escape. New escape room coming to Universal. We talked about that last week. They have a what do they have, Rebecca? Show them the thingy they have.
Back to the Future and Jurassic
Yes.
Park.
Jurassic Park.
But we were excited to talk about it because there's some signage appearing. See, now you can see what the logo looks like. Universal's Great Escape. It's there in City Walk.
I'm very excited to do that. I'm a huge escape room fan now that I've done it twice.
I really tried to hit the mute before that sneeze. Sorry. It's like, nope, it's gone.
Do you think the name Great Movie Escape is a dig at Great Movie Ride?
I wondered that too.
That's a good point.
And they use that classic cinema, typeset too.
I think we should ask Universal Social if it is. They will
Can
give
we
us
do a
credit.
walk and talk through Universal instead of making me go on a wet ride? And they can answer those questions.
We definitely need to do that. That's a good night.
Hey, speaking of wet, did you see what our friends over at Attractions Magazine posted? I know we're almost done here. Look, the AT-AT is spraying water again.
We actually have posted that many times over the past couple of years because they've been doing it.
I know, but it's always so fun. Whenever somebody starts spraying unknowing guests,
Well, it actually, Doobie and I were there for the walk-in talk. We were talking about it. It doesn't spray out that far. Like, it doesn't hit this past
so it just waters the plants.
And then it has an exhaust from its belly that missed a little bit, but it's nothing. It's not like it used to be, where it was like Stitch, where you could just sit and wait.
Stitch, the camels. The best one though was Universal's Seuss Landing, because it was this bridge. It would nail your ankles. Do you guys remember that one?
Oh yeah,
gross. Get you some wet socks to start your day. Yeah.
Pow! What was that?
Here's Tony trying to be Kyle. There's only one Kyle, Tony. Only one.
Oh man! Much is happening.
And Dollywood has got its summer celebration going, which the highlight of which is this awesome drone show featuring over 500
And we have
drones.
footage of last year's drone show on our YouTube, so be sure and check that out.
Who wrote this article? We should have it embedded in this article, but we don't. So I'm gonna have to roll some heads around here. But that's got to be cool. We love Dollywood a lot.
Yep.
And covered as much as we can. So Jeremiah, we got you out in under an hour. How's it feel? Before we get out of here, I have a question for Mike. Can you analyze why? No, just kidding.
I want to show you something else.
Oh yay! More show and tell with Mike.
I think I was on a live stream, when I first saw this, and I was like, I got to go back and get it. But it's the replica of Werner Herzog's Imperial medallion that they're selling at Doc Gondar's.
They have
Babu Frick out here.
Yeah, I think we have it here now too. I didn't see it because I didn't go to Droid Depot, but I mean, this is only $30. I thought it was going to be like $100. With their discount, if you have a Magic Key discount, it's really not that bad.
That reminds me, Mike. You had some opinion about what you believe should be happening when you talk to people within certain places at Galaxy's Edge.
How do you mean?
He's just trying to extend this.
No, you went to Olga's Cantina, was it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went to Oga's the other day, killing time before the parade, and the bartender struck up a conversation with me about, because I had a Darth Vader shirt on, and he struck up a conversation with me about the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus show. And I was thinking, like, oh, aren't you supposed to be like a character in universe? I guess we've kind of done away with that at this point.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're confusing Galaxy's Edge with Galactic Star
I
Cruiser.
guess so.
That's a pretty hard and fast rule on the cruiser. I think things are a little more relaxed.
But you can go into flows and talk to any of them about the latest race that Lightning won.
Can you really? Oh, you're being a jerk, Jeremiah. You're being a jerk. This is the little thing that Disney Cruise sent us saying, the wish is coming, the wish is coming. And at last I've seen the light. Goodness, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for the pictures, the videos. I am not one of those spoiler-free guys. I am going to mainline Disney Wish vlogs after these media cruises. It's going to be so much fun.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yep.
That's going to be almost as much fun as being on the ship. It's just discovering all this new stuff via YouTube.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. Thanks to all you people out there for participating and watching. We love you. And thank you, Rebecca, my love. Thank you, Jeremiah, the jerk. And thank you, Mike Celestino. I hope you find what you're looking for. And
me too. I'm driving my wife crazy looking for this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is this the first time in your relationship that you've driven her crazy with some sort of obsession?
First time this week. No.
Bye, everybody.